Assalamualaikum and greeting to all of you. Today I'm going to convey or present about my topic entitled Benefits of Doing a Part-Time Job as a Student. But before I present my topic, I would like to introduce myself again. My name is REZA FAHMI bin SARBANI and this is my matrix number. Introduction. Everything is theoretically impossible until it is done. This quotation is very important and gives an overview to those students who feel that it may be a burden for them if they are doing a part-time job while they are still studying. Actually, yes, this is reality that some of the students admit that it may be a burden for them if they are doing a part-time job while they are still studying because they do not have enough time to study and also they can't focus in the class. But the purpose I put this quotation is just to change their talk and perspective about the part-time job. Everyone need to try first, then you will know the outcomes. Part-time job bring a lot of experiences and help students earn a certain amount of income in life. So for my first sentence, I will elaborate more in my first point. Experiences and skill from a part-time job give advantage when we are applying for job or during work after graduation. This is very important as company and organization nowadays will hire people with high skills and experiences. Why this company or organization employ people with high skill and experiences? Because these people is independent. They can do any job or task given to them without asking help from anyone else. They can use their experiences and their knowledge from the past to solve the problem. So benefits of doing a part-time job as a student are student can earn extra pocket money, student can develop interpersonal skill, and student can learn to manage time wisely. Next, based on International Journal of Contemporary Research and Review, it illustrates the graph about the demand for part-time job of a student today. So for the first bar graph, it shows high income jobs, which is 26%, and second bar graph, the job that are close to the field of studies, which is 14.5%, and the third bar graph is the job that they are passionate about, which is 15.2%, and the last one, which is the highest one, is a job that is legal as long as it has an income, which is 44.3%. So it is obvious that many students nowadays do a part-time job just to receive or gain some extra pocket money. My first point is student can earn extra pocket money. So by doing a part-time job, student can have their own extra pocket money and can start savings. They can also give some of their extra money to their parents in order to reduce the burden of the families. As we all know, nowadays during pandemic of COVID-19, many families were affected, for example, financial instability due to loss of work. Students can also acquire a sense of maturity because they are financial independence. They do not depend too much to their parents' money. They can also use their money to travel with their friends either in local or overseas. As for instance, when their target to save money for certain purpose is achieved, they can use their savings to hang out or travel with their friends to some fascinating places. Most common places that people go in Malaysia are Pankor Island, Erdang Island, and also students can go for hiking with their friends to some interesting places. So by doing these activities, it can help students to reduce their stress in studies, and also it is called as self-reward. Actually, self-reward is not too accurate about to this sentence. Self-reward is about when we buy something that is give advantage to ourselves. So to conclude, it is obvious that by doing a part-time job, student can earn extra pocket money. According to the Karen Tomita, who have posted these two graphs on her journal entitled Part-Time Job That Can Be Helpful for Student Education, there are a lot of jobs that is available to the student to do a part-time job. I take for example, for my second graph is about employees working part-time for academic reason by a major industry. There are two industries which are good industries and service industry. Good industry refer to industries that involve physical appearance and can be touched, as for example we work in the store and so on. While the service industry is a vice versa. So it shows that good industry has higher peak compared to the service industry. So that means many students prefer to work a part-time job in a good industry rather than service industries. My third graph, which is a pie graph, shows teen and young adult employment by industry July 2014. There are a lot of scope of job that is available to the student to do a part-time job. For example, leisure and hospitality, financial activity, construction, and so on. My second point is student can develop interpersonal skills. Interpersonal skills can be varied, such as communication skills, leadership skills, self-confidence, and etc. These skills are very essential and priceless because students not only can use this skill in their studies, but they can also apply these skills in their daily life. This skill will develop automatically or directly when they are interacting with the customers. For example, when a student doing a part-time job at a restaurant, they will learn to speak clearly as they have to take order to their customers. So by doing this action, it will help the students to speak fluently and clearly, and also lead them to develop polite attitude and responsible, because when they want to take order from their customer, they have to be so polite, because if they are not, the customer will become uncomfortable and also anger to them. So this activity also will help to improve their communication skill as well as increasing their confidence. Communication is the sister of leadership. So this is a quotation I got from the internet. When you have a communication skill, then you can be a leader, because a leader need to give a clear talk to the worker so that all of their worker will understand, and also leader need to lead their worker toward the success. So to conclude, it is obvious that by doing a part-time job, students can develop interpersonal skills. My last point is time management. Students can learn on how to manage their time properly and wisely. They will be better at handling their time at a younger age when they face the responsibility that part-time job provide and ask for. Unlike schools, part-time job will teach the students to be more disciplined because they have to go for a work on time. As for instance, if we are absent in school, we will get scolded and fined by the teacher, and after that, everything goes well, like nothing happened. But in a part-time job, if we are absent, we will be faced with a dock pay or perhaps even being fired. So our aim as a student to do a part-time job is to grab or receive an income. But when the income is not as they are targeted, then they will become stressed, and this give impact to the progress of studies and life. So students need to manage their time properly in order to prevent any stress or depression from getting into their self. To conclude, it is obvious or is prominent that part-time job will provide advantage to students to learn on how to manage time wisely. Conclusion. There are a lot of benefits provided when a student's doing a part-time job while they are still studying, but it depends 100% on themselves. If they are good at managing their time, then they can grab or earn more positive effect rather than negative effect. Before I end my presentation today, I would like to give a memorable closing statement, which is, can you imagine someone who doesn't have any experiences and lack of skills when they are working in the future? Are they being struggled at that time? You can answer it by your own. So with that, I would like to thank you to all of you and express my high appreciation and gratitude to all of you for listening to my presentation. Again, thank you.